Hey, and welcome back. Today's reminder is you're not as supportive as you think you are. You heard it, you're not as supportive as you think you are. Like, people right now are going through rough times, they are struggling, they're facing hardships, and some of you guys are hindering the people that are around you than actually providing them the help that they actually need. At times, when someone is in a vulnerable position and they're trying their best to get themselves out of that situation, people around them can be very hard on them. They think that support is tough love instead of approaching things with so much compassion and understanding. They rather be right, like quote unquote right, than to be helpful. They think the right way to provide support is tough love when that might not be needed in that situation, or you're just making things worse. For instance, let's just say you have a family member or a close friend that they've recently graduated, or they are job hunting right now. They are unemployed, or they've been unemployed for a while. They've been applying to several job applications every single day. They are always tailoring their CV/resume. They're going to several rounds of interviews. They're putting all of this work for them to consistently getting rejected. And instead of you to help them and support them and encourage them, you find a way to blame them, thinking that they're the problem, thinking that why are you not trying hard enough, or is it something that you're saying on your job interviews that's not getting you the jobs? Is it that your CV is not that good, X, Y, and Z? Like, you're finding a way to blame them for why they're in that vulnerable position instead of actually being helpful, because you think that giving them tough love is the way to go when that's just doing more harm. It's similar to a family member or friend coming to you about how they have gone through financial hardship. They've made poor financial decisions because they never really had the education, or they were only exposed to a certain level of financial literacy. So they made poor decisions, X, Y, and Z, and they wanted to tell you like they want your help, but you're more likely to scold them, to lecture them, to tear them down, like make them feel stupid, especially when they've already taken accountability and responsibility for their poor financial decisions. But the fact that you're so quick to like tear them down is an issue, instead of actually finding a way to actually combat this in a more sensitive, efficient way. They are already feeling the shame, the guilt, the disappointment, the embarrassment. They are feeling these deep negative emotions already, and then for you to now tear them down is only just going to make them feel defeated. It will make them feel as though that they can't trust you, they can't come to you, because you're just going to be very mean and empathetic towards them. You think being blunt or being hard on them is going to motivate them. And I'm not saying that tough love don't work. Of course, tough love does work with some people, but it doesn't work with everyone, and it doesn't work with every situation, and we need to learn how to differentiate that. You can approach people with softness, but doesn't mean that you are coddling them. No, you can still be honest, you can still be blunt, but in a more gentle way, and also come along with problem solving solutions as well. There's so many ways to support others. You can support people through prayer, through words of encouragement, through connecting them to certain resources or people that could potentially help them, through being their accountability partner. Like, there's so many different ways to support someone that is very effective. If you think upholding your own worldview is more important than someone's well-being, then clearly you are not a supportive person and you're just operating from a place of ego. If you genuinely want to see the people around you win and succeed, then it's important to help them and support them properly. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and do all of that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.